What's up, guys? Today we're going to bring you a video, and as you see, the thumbnail says ho ho ho, shoot more does. First of all, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But what we're going to get into is, do you have enough food planted for these deer to make it through winter time? And do you need to shoot more does? Is that in your plan to improve your habitat and the health and support your herd of deer? Now, if you're one of these folks that doesn't hunt doe, this video may not be for you. You may want to turn it off now. But if you want to learn how to possibly grow your bucks and that piques your interest, you stick around. So right off the bat, I need to apologize for all the reading and all the way I'm expressing my thoughts here with all the ums and the It's irritating. It irritates me, but I had so much information there, I wanted to write it down and bring it all to you. Hope it all makes sense. Do you have enough food to support your herd? If you do not, they're going to wipe out all your natural browse in your area or surrounding local ag or whatever is around you. They will go where they want and feel is the best place for them to get that nutrition that they need. If deer are doing heavy browsing on your property, they are going to really wipe out the more desirable plants first. And what will happen is, if you don't have enough food to support them and they start browsing on all this stuff, they will wipe out everything that is good and desirable, and to the point where the less desirable and invasive possibly plants are left, and that could take over your woods plots, and there would be choking out anything that is good. Heavy browsing, year after year, these deer will wipe out all that is good and desirable, and that will impede regeneration of the browse. Less desirable plants will choke out preferred browse, creating more work in your future. It will cost you more money, as in your plantings and your TSI, your hinge cutting. You know, this is all going to stuff that in your long run it's going to cost you. Giving your land a break by keeping numbers in check, having enough to go around, prevents starvation, weakness, predation, and winter kill. The ones that do make it through the winter, they will probably be weak and maybe sickly. And in the spring they'll be playing catch up to try to put that weight and nutrition back into their bodies and reach those healthy levels again. Those will probably show reduced milk. Weak fawns will be born. Maybe even miscarriages in the does. Bucks may not recover from the rut with weight and nutrition, and that will affect antler growth. We're going to talk about that a little bit. You will not grow big bucks with poor nutrition, no browse, and no food, and the amount of stress that is put on their systems, through that not having what they need. So it is important to feed them the 365, keep something in front of them at all points in time. If need be, get in there, knock some trees down, get some sunlight down to the ground, let this stuff regenerate, and get that browse down to them where they need it. Another reason why you may want to possibly shoot some more does is, we already talked about the health situation and your habitat support. You know, you may want to get the buck to doe ratio in check. Bucks always want to breed, and if you have too many does, bucks won't have to travel far to do the breeding. So when they're traveling looking for does, at least that gives you opportunities to be able to kill them. If they don't have to look for her because there's so many does around, they won't have to get out and go look for them. Let's talk about how will you know if you need to take more does off your property. Okay, first-hand sightings while you're out hunting or scouting, obviously through seeing them. Trail camera pictures, you know, if you've got trail camera pictures of a field and you've got multiple deer in the same clips, photos, videos, you probably have an issue. Over browsing, eating stuff down to the dirt, that could be also that you didn't plant something big enough for them. You know, you might be on 100 acres and have a 1 acre field, you know, for them to eat. That probably isn't enough to support the local herd, so can't blame it all on that. But if you have enough food in the area and they're ponding the heck out of it, you know, you probably have a problem of too many deer. If they're coming in and destroying everything just right down to the dirt, lip high, you know, you've got an issue. Now think about this. This late season's coming up and some of these doe have already been bred. Now, this sounds a little morbid, but if you're talking about taking down the population a notch, for every doe that you might think about shooting right now, you might be taking care of 3 deer. Okay, because usually these healthy doe, they birth 2 fawns, so you might take out 3 with 1 shot. Okay, if you want to think about it that way. You know, if you need to take out some more deer, you might have to invite some buddies over and have a little session there, maybe do a little push, maybe take some kids out. Maybe the elderly guy next door that didn't get a deer yet, you might want to take him over and let him pond one, couple there, and get a couple of those does out of the herd. Hey, thanks for watching today. Check out more videos at my channel and subscribe if inclined. Thank you. Happy holidays.